Hello and welcome to episode 19 of the Friday Tech Roundup. My name's Ellie and I hope you had a really great late May bank holiday and have had a productive week so far. In today's episode we will be celebrating the 40th birthday of Pac-Man. We also take a look at Trump's latest fiascos online and point you in the direction of free eye-opening tests to gauge customer focus during your digital transformation. Here we go. Number one, let's kick things off with our favourite blonde. Unfortunately on this occasion it isn't myself, but rather the beloved Trump, who has hit the news after making an outlandish threat to close down Twitter after it flagged up two of his posts for fact-checking. Now what this means is that Twitter now has a warning that sits underneath potentially false or misleading tweets to indicate that the contents might not be substantiated. This falls under Twitter's new approach to tackle misleading information and was part of a broadening of their policy guidance back in March. Now these labels will link to a Twitter curated page or externally trusted source containing additional information on the claims made within the tweet. And I actually think this is a great idea because what it does is give the opportunity for users of Twitter to view additional information, which can only ever be a good thing. With more than 52,000 tweets currently to his name, Mr. Trump is a prolific tweeter and relies on the platform to share his views to his 80 million followers. And obviously that gets retweeted to an even larger audience. And whilst Twitter has been slow to take steps against the US president, the recent warning labels has seen Trump hit back very quickly, accusing Twitter of stifling free speech and warning vaguely of big action to follow. We'll see what that means later. You can watch the latest update from the BBC using the link below. Number two, security concerns have been flagged after it came to light that the NHS Test and Trace website would hold personal information for up to 20 years. But that's not the only concern. Test and Trace is a Public Health England programme designed to help identify and quarantine people who have been in contact with individuals who have tested positive with COVID-19, with the phone app currently still in its testing phase. Now, similar programmes have been used in South Korea and have helped slow the spread. However, the UK's version has lagged behind with some notable signs of a lack of rigorous testing and build before being released to the market. This has seen experts questioning the efficiency of the app and also the choice of the centralised data collection. You can read more using the link below. Number three, a fun one coming your way. NVIDIA's AI built a Pac-Man from scratch in just 4 days, just in time for the iconic game's 40th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Pac-Man. Trained on 50,000 episodes of the game, a powerful new AI model created by NVIDIA Research created a fully functional version of Pac-Man without any underlying game engine. Now what that means is that even without understanding a game's fundamental rules, AI can recreate the game with convincing results. Known as Game GAN, NVIDIA's AI is the first neural network model that mimics a computer game engine. Made up of two competing neural networks, a generator and a discriminator, GAN-based models learn to create new content that's convincing enough to pass for the original. You can learn more using the link below. Number four, the Enterprises Project released an article yesterday asking the fundamental question, who is your digital transformation really serving? Whilst pleasing stakeholders is an exercise close to many a CIO's heart, with the rise of customer-centric strategies, the question stands, which group should your transformation focus on? Detailing the approach adopted by Paul Polman back in 2009, the article outlines the challenges CIOs face while trying to pivot their focus away from quarterly reports and earning forecasts towards longer-term consumer-driven thinking. What's great about this article is that it jumps straight to the point, detailing difficult questions that you can ask and free helpful exercises to test whether your digital transformation provides consumer value or whether it is buried under a mountain of internally facing projects. You can find the exercises and top tips for making groundbreaking changes to how your digital transformation gauges customer focus using the link below. Number five, last but not least, Microsoft has introduced a number of new cloud computing services across its UK Azure regions to help keep organisations' data secure and enable innovation through the use of bots, Internet of Things technology and much more. Not only that, but Microsoft has also released 10 new services from its cloud platform in the UK, including some that utilise the most cutting-edge cybersecurity technology available today. One of the features is called Azure Confidential Computing. And whilst it is common practice to encrypt and protect data while it is sitting in a data centre, what Azure Confidential Computing does is enable you to secure your information while you are using it. This means that it's now possible for multiple organisations to combine their data sets and analyze them without being able to access each other's data. Pretty neat, hey? If you're interested to learn more, use the link below and discover more there. And that's it. Those are my 5 pieces of news for you today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy diary to join me for this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. Before you go, if you're interested to learn how to deliver great customer experience in the new normal, just a reminder that we have an upcoming webinar on June 11th. There is a link below, so go and register for that today. Another piece of great news is that we delivered a successful virtual DevOps playground last night, which meant that participants had a chance to get hands-on with Golang. The playground is now live on YouTube, so if you fancy giving it a go, no pun intended, follow the link in the description below and go check that out. Other than that, I hope you guys stay safe, take care, and I look forward to catching up with you next week.